So this is a bunch of chocolate sitting in a mason jar, and it's boiling. Whenever that heats up, I'm gonna make some chocolate mustaches with it. I want you guys to see this. The reason that's making that noise is because, as you can see, there's a lot of pressure building up underneath that. So anyways, check this out. So you guys are about to witness me make the best candy you have ever put in your mouth. I think that'll be alright. Here's how we're gonna do that. This is salted caramel. This part is kind of not easy. We'll see. I have to dip the cookies into that without breaking them. Let's see here. So yeah, obviously that's not melted yet. So this didn't exactly turn out like I wanted it to, but this stuff does not get soft enough for me to be able to dip these cookies in here like I thought I was going to be able to. But that's alright. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to improvise. I'm just going to dip that cookie in there. Uh-oh, that one came apart. Now, this is just, it's melted the inside of the Oreo, and I hate to say that that's a mess, but that's a mess. Alright, so let's go for number 2. If this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make little cookies with the cookie mold thing. That's all it takes to take the little stick out of there. It feels like frosting. It's like, you know, it feels like frosting. The good thing about this is that this spatula fits like right inside of this little candy melter thing right here. And so I don't really end up losing much of it because it's not very messy. Like, look, I just run it right across the top right there. Easy as pie. Alright, so we might not have enough to do all of those, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start sticking these cookies inside these things. That was too much for that one. So yeah, like I said, the good thing about this little spatula is that I can just kind of run it and fold it back over. That's really how a lot of candy is made. You're just like taking stuff and putting it back over on top of itself and pulling and twisting, and it's just kind of how it is. So yeah, that's alright. We'll come back. I made these little mustache things, and there's like, as you can see, these actually turned out pretty good. But I'm not like actually dipping something into it. So like, that's what this stuff is. It's not like, it looks like chocolate, it tastes like chocolate, but it ain't chocolate. So moving along, we're just gonna keep doing this right here. I have some other flavorings and stuff that I could be putting in this too. I just chose not to do that with this because, you know, chocolate and salted caramel, like who, you know, who can come up with a better combination than chocolate and salted caramel? That's a good question. So the idea behind this restaurant that I'm starting is, I call it a restaurant. It's not really a restaurant. It's really a website is what it is, but you'll be able to order stuff like this online and we'll ship it to you, or we'll deliver it to you. And as you can tell, I'm probably not going to be the one making the caramel salted whatever dipped cookies. So, which I don't mind doing this. Okay, so another recipe that I found was for peppermint sticks. Chocolate dipped peppermint sticks. And what those are, I'm gonna probably end up eating these by myself, by the way, because as you can see I'm not working with gloves. So, yeah, don't worry about me not meeting the health codes and stuff like that. Peppermint sticks are basically like, they're like, it's kind of like this stuff actually. You put it in a pan and you heat it up. You fold it over on top of itself. And so what'll happen, like whenever I take these out of this mold right here, is whenever this dries, I will take the entire mold and I'll turn it upside down and I'll just twist and candy will just fall out onto the counter, right? So, with the peppermint sticks, you gotta like fold it and stuff. Like you're cooking it in a pan, you're folding it over onto itself, and then whenever you get ready, you have like 10 minutes to work with it, but you're pulling it basically kind of like taffy, and you're cutting it into these little sticks, and then you set them down on parchment paper, and you know, you might take like a toothpick or something, and you might you know, make little designs in them or something. But like this right here, this is pretty simple. This looks kind of like, you know, you might be wondering what I'm doing by just like getting this caramel stuff all over the place, but really what I'm doing is whenever this is done, these little cookies, I'll just take this entire thing and I'll turn it upside down whenever it's done, and the cookies will just fall out onto the counter. So it looks like we might have room for one more. And that little thing of candy, I forget exactly how much that cost me, but here. I'm trying to save as much as I can. But like I was saying, this didn't exactly turn out like I was hoping it would. And I don't really have like a brush type deal. And I'll probably end up just eating the excess salted caramel candy anyways. So, let's do one more. Here we go. Alright. I think that's it. Okay, so anyways, made these little things that didn't really turn out like I wanted it to. I should have like beaten it on the counter before it dried, so that hardened too fast. That's not hard yet, but those are done. And that's it. That's all I've got for you guys today. By the way, that's what I use to clean up with. So excellent stuff, very natural, easy on your body. That was not a paid advertisement, by the way. And thanks for watching, guys.
Like the one, yeah, you make me feel like the one. You make me feel like the one.